Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with Al. Not sure what episode, probably number 7 I think. Today we've got a bit of a treat, a bit of an Italian treat for us. Chicken Cacciatore. I can say it but I can't spell it. So I've got a chap called Nick who's come over and he's going to teach me how to cook chicken Cacciatore. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so Nick's going to run the camera and make comments off camera and make me do all the work. So here's what chicken Cacciatore takes. 2 cans of diced tomatoes, 4 cloves of garlic, 2 onions, some chicken stock, pepper, salt, some dried oregano, I hope I bought the right thing, some fresh basil, I won't do my faulty Towers voice, and some oil. I use rice bran oil now, I'm not sure why, but somebody said it was a good thing to use. And chicken thigh fillets, which I probably overbought a little bit, but we'll do a bit of trimming to get it right. So hopefully that'll make us about 8 lunches. So we're going to do some chopping up and some prep, and we'll come back and show you what we've done. Okay, we've done a bit of preparation work. The prep's actually pretty easy for this. Using chicken thigh fillets, I've just cut them in quarters and cleaned them up a little bit, although they didn't need a lot of cleaning up, because the fat's actually good for keeping the meal in the fridge for days, if not weeks. Chopped up the onion. Now a little trick Nick just taught me is that only cut one end of the onion off and keep the other core. Cut the onion down the middle and then peel the skin off. Cut it 3 ways, 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th, so I cut it 4 ways, a 4th that way, and then chop it. And that way the onion won't fall apart as you're chopping it. So excellent tip, thank you, Nick. So we're now going to brown off the chicken and get cracking. Okay, what we're doing now is just browning off the chicken, as you can see, and just, I suppose, like searing it either side. Is that right, Nick?
Searing is good. Searing is good.
So we're just trying to get a bit of colour on both sides, but not cook it right through, because it's going to cook within the sauce predominantly. So I'm just going to work through all of the chicken and get that all done, and we'll be back with you when that's done. Okay, so we've got all the chicken browned off, as you can see, so I better not drop that. Now we go to the next step to build the flavour profile. And so I've got my onions and garlic. We're just going to put that into the pot, and we're going to just turn that onto low and cook it for roughly 5 minutes, maybe 10, until it gets a bit of translucency, and then we'll start to add the next few features. So we'll come back to you then. Okay, so the onion and garlic are pretty much done, so we're now just going to make up some chicken stock. I've got continental chicken powdered stock, so I'm just going to take a teaspoon of that and put it in 250ml of warm water. And hey presto, I've got a cup of chicken stock. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the cup of chicken stock yet. Nick, what am I going to do with it?
We're going to put it in with the onions and the tomatoes.
I'll do that now?
If I can swing the camera at the same time.
Yeah, you can swing the camera.
Let's see how we go.
Just pick it up off the tripod.
That's too difficult.
So, really easy. Pouring. Done.
Now you want to tip the cans of tomatoes in as well.
Cans of tomatoes in as well. So we're going to put 2 cans of tomatoes in.
Yep.
Lagina diced. I'm not sponsored by them, but I should be with the amount I eat. And so what do we do once we've got the tomatoes in there? What's the next step in the process?
Let it chill out for a few minutes.
Okay. That's a technical term, I assume, to chill out?
Yeah. I meant to turn the camera off, I reckon.
Okay. So this is what it's all looking like. Can you see in there? Not quite?
Not really.
Okay.
We tried.
We'll bring it over. So this is what it's currently looking like. And so we're just going to let that cook for a little while. Okay, we've brought it to a boil, and believe me, it smells fantastic. So what we're going to do now is start adding the chicken that we seared earlier. Nick, am I going to put the whole lot in?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, well I'll get a few and then I'll tip the whole thing in.
That's a scary idea.
Don't worry, I got all the juices in there as well. There we go. Laughing.
Shit.
Was that not a good thing to do?
No, it's awesome.
Awesome? Okay.
It's awesome.
So, you want to have a look at this?
Yeah.
This looks good. I'm going to have to eat this with a knife and fork with the big chunks of chicken. So, so now what do? We just leave this for a little while, do we? Or
yeah, let's just leave it for a bit, I reckon.
Let it cook? Okay, well, when do we bring the oregano and basil in?
Probably we should have done it before the chicken.
Right, so there's a trick, folks. Ask all the questions before acting. Okay, well let's organise that now.
Alright.
Got a little oregano leaves. Now, we've got basil now. When I went and bought basil, I had to ask somebody what does basil look like, because I don't think I've ever bought it before. So, Nick, what do I do?
We're going to tear off some leaves.
Just tear off leaves like that?
Yeah, make a little pile.
Make a little pile. How many sort of, it's really pungent. And using the word pungent doesn't mean that's bad. Just
sounds bad.
Smell, it just sounds bad, but it's got a pretty strong smell to it. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why use basil in it?
It goes well with tomatoes.
So it was just a stupid question, wasn't it?
A little bit.
For the taste. A little bit. For me, it was a very smart question because I wouldn't have a clue. It just looks like leaves.
That looks like a good amount there.
That amount?
Yeah, to start with, you probably just want to now grab a knife.
A knife?
Yep.
I want a sharp knife, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
And just, I don't know, chop the crap out of them.
That's a technical term? I don't know if I'm skilled enough to...
I don't know. Yeah.
So just sort of like that?
Yeah. Some people tell you to rip it up, but it takes too long.
You can do that too. There we go, we're knifed and cut and ripped.
Awesome.
In my youth, more often than what I like to admit. Okay, so that just goes in the pot?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so pick that up. Okay, it's a bit of a stir.
Oh. Probably want to turn that down.
Turn it down a bit, huh? Yep. Okay. So it's turned down. And the oregano, what do we do?
Just grab a small pinch.
Small pinch.
And grind it up in your hands like this.
Hey, cool.
Over the pot.
So just put it in my palm?
Yep, and go like this.
Right, okay. And like that?
Yep.
But nobody's seeing it. Like this.
Sorry, Al.
Ah, what sort of camera have we got today?
Yeah.
So there you go. So that's as simple as that.
Yep.
Well, I haven't got any more things I've got to ask you to put in except salt and pepper. What do we do with that?
So grab yourself a little teaspoon.
Voila.
No, as in just a normal eating.
Oh, just normal.
And
yeah, like this.
seriously, I'm the worst cameraman in the world.
That's all right. Better than me trying to do it.
No, the teaspoon's for tasting.
Ah. Okay, so I've taste it, do I?
Yeah. So taste the sauce and just the liquid, and what you're looking for is salt level. How salty is it?
Oh, it's hot.
Blood. Does it taste salty to you?
Not really, no.
So what you want to do is you want to salt it to taste.
Salt it to taste. So that means give it enough salt until I start to get a bit of...
That looks like a good amount. Now you want to stir it around.
Stir around so I don't get the bit that's sitting on top, yep.
Yep, and you just want to chill out for a bit now. You don't want to taste it straight away.